Geek Tank Radio on 98.1 The Max.
Welcome, everyone. We are the Geek Patrol, and our microphones don't have a stun setting. I'm Joe Thorderson here with my friends Brandon Olmstead and Allan Gilbreth and our buddy Max over there behind the glass. And we have guests today. Brandon,
we got a lot of guests.
Can you introduce these in studio and out?
Okay, so first of all, in studio, we've got that Katie Jones.
I'm everybody's favorite FCC violation.
Pretty much. If we, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out to Country Corey. If we get fined, it's her fault.
Yeah.
But we've also, via phone, we've got Phil Cordell and Danny Dones of Clone Cops fame. And I am going to say fame because your movie is kind of like, I don't know if it's an underground thing, but everybody seems to love it.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, how y'all doing? Good. It's so good to be here. Thank y'all for having us.
Thanks
for having us.
Yeah. So now how did we get these guys involved in the convention though?
Check this out. Katie hit me up. What was it, back in March, about doing an art contest?
Yeah, I hit on the Discord.
And then after a lot of literal discord on the Discord, we came to a conclusion that we needed something for the kids in schools in order to let them, flex their artistic muscle when it comes to AD, our mascot. And Katie has roped Danny and Phil into judging the art contest, at which point the winners in each category will get family passes to MCFC on November 1st.
Hey, Phil, it's not Phil up, it's Phil.
It's Phil.
Hey, Phil and Danny, have you guys worked much with Katie Jones? Have you had to collaborate?
Really. We did a screening of Clone Cops at the Malco down there, the Paradiso, and Katie came out and watched the movie, and she's just been such an enthusiastic supporter of our film, and she's been a great contact point for us for kind of geek culture in Memphis. So that's kind of our connection with her, but she's been fantastic.
Okay, but because Katie, I would say you're an over communicator. So guys, get ready for a lot of texts, a lot of emails, a lot of
I'll go sit in my corner for that.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be
everybody.
Honest with everybody. We like to refer to Katie as the fandom FBI. She kind of, I'm not gonna say she polices us, but she kind of keeps the community going. I mean, she does a lot, for whether it be for vendors, conventions. She's got her own art consortium, Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
Which, if you need an artist, they're somehow connected to them. She's also with the Mid-South Cartoonists Association.
Yes.
You
Artist Link Memphis. I'm everywhere all at once.
I don't know how it happens, but it's like if you go to an event, somehow, some way, Katie's hands in that pot.
And I'm our calendar girl, but I don't look like the calendar girl.
So Phil and Danny, it's great to have you on the show today. So today it's going to be a little bit of a variety. I can't wait to talk about Clone Cops. Now, full disclosure, I've only seen the trailer, but now I feel like my life isn't going to be complete till I see this movie. It looks pretty funny, man. And what is it, like 90-something%?
It's like a 93%
popcorn score.
Popcorn meter. Mm-hmm. It's in the high 70s on Rotten Tomatoes.
It is.
I mean, you don't get to see smaller independent type films knock it out of the park like that. But you've done amazing work.
And they won a Gen Con award, too.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know about that yet.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to learn a lot today.
So I can't wait to talk about that. And also, Katie, as much as I give you grief, it is fun to talk to you and to have you in the studio, and we're going to learn about the Daughters of Dorkness. But, Brandon, we never the shameless promotions always go to the front of the line here. So, real quick.
I need to make monies.
Well, so the Memphis
Switch 2s are not cheap.
Yeah, the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention is back at the Memphis Hilton, which you guys, it is our favorite venue. We really love that venue, and we're doing sort of a compressed event. We're doing basically twice as much programming, but we're putting it all in one day.
Yeah, this is basically, let's see if Brandon can make it through the 1st of November without losing his ever-loving mind.
Right. So it's going to be November
It's not gonna
1st at
happen.
the beautiful and spacious Memphis Hilton, and we've got a lot of we've got a lot of performances that are going to be happening here. We're partnering with the entire Memphis theater community, and even Opera Memphis, and even maybe the Shakespeare,
Yeah.
the Memphis Shakespeare
Now,
Company, and
See,
it's going
that's
to be
one of
good.
that's one of the things that we've always been about. We with the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention, a lot of people are like, well, where are the comics? Where's the fantasy? It's like, well, we really kind of focus more on the arts and what
a
the
celebration of the
what the
arts.
arts bring to us. And we kind of got off track there for a couple of years. Basically, we've been rebuilding since the pandemic.
Yeah.
But this year we're going to focus on performing arts, which I don't think we've really ever done before. We've done music before, but we've never really done theater arts. So having people from Opera Memphis or from the Orpheum, or we've got somebody from the Hutchinson School who wants to do a little thing. Focusing on these guys is it's really been a pleasure, and it's like because we got hijacked originally with our venue. We've been, like full speed ahead once we got in with the Hilton, and the people coming out of the woodworks or the theater works who want to contribute has been amazing.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big party, and it is our 15-year anniversary, and so we're doing a lot of nice things. We have a handful of vendor booths that are left, and we're discounting them because they're like, it's a one-day event. So you get a vendor booth for $200. Trust me, folks, nobody else is.
And
you're not going to get a vendor booth for $200 at an event like ours. Also, it's a great space, and there's going to be a lot more programming, a lot of great shopping, and then of course we're closing out the evening with the Memphis Zombies. And Monster energy drinks are teaming up to bring us the MCFZ after Halloween party.
Halloween after party. Yes.
Halloween after party.
Because why should you only wear that costume one night of the year?
Right. And so in the mix of this is also, we're going to talk about shortly, is our art contest that Katie Jones is spearheading. I hate using the word mascot, but for lack of a better term, AD, that's her name, A period D period.
There are no periods. It's AD. And if you don't get it right, then somebody who is dressed like her will give you all sorts of the business.
She's sort of our fangirl that dresses in all different types of geek costumes, and Katie Jones is going to be spearheading a contest for that. So you can learn all about this. Follow us at the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention on Facebook, and go to Memphis CFC to get your tickets. Okay, so we're going to visit with Phil Cordell and Danny Dones when we get back.
You're listening to Geek Tank Radio on 98.1 The Max.
Your hippogriff just went number 2 in my front yard.
The Geek Patrol is back.
And welcome back to Geek Tank Radio, everybody. I'm Joe Thorderson, here with my friends Brandon Olmstead and Allan Gilbreth, and our buddy Max over there behind the glass. And in the house, that Katie Jones, visiting. She's really just sort of a staple here in the geek community.
Yes,
she's partnering with us this year to run our art contest, among other things. Katie, you're going to be roped into many other tasks. I hope you are aware.
I know. I'm always am.
Okay, so be ready.
At least you know.
But on the line, we've got let's see. So we've got the writer and star of Clone Cops. And also we have the director on the phone. So we have Phil Cordell, writer and actor, and Danny Dones, the director. Guys, it's good to have you on the show. Oh, say hello.
Thanks so much for having us, guys. We appreciate it.
Hey, can you tell us about Clone Cops? We've seen. I guess we're going to link the trailer.
Oh, we'll definitely link the trailer.
You guys, I'll tell you this. It's different. And Allan is kicking himself that he wasn't invited to be in this film.
Or that he thought of it first.
Can you guys tell us about Clone Cops? It's pretty cool. It looks fun. I mean, it looks like a fun ride.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Danny. This voice is Danny. I'm the co-writer and director. Clone Cops, it's a sci-fi action comedy. It's about a gang of criminals that have to defend their hideout from a replicating police force, and the more clone cops they kill, the more they make, and the more they make, the dumber they get. It's just kind of a fun little swan song to like Verhoeven movies and stuff like that. Yeah,
awesome.
We had a great time.
Okay, I didn't realize they get dumber as you replicate.
I have to ask, Phil. So you play the clone?
That's right.
Okay, so How far into the replications do you show up?
I pop up right at the top of the film, and then they quickly kill me off. But don't worry, I come back in force throughout, the entire second half of the movie as they ramp up production of these clone cops.
Yeah.
And as Danny said, they just kind of get sillier and sillier because obviously the more you make, the more that
Right.
genetic drift is going to take place, and the programming just starts to fail on you.
Yeah,
so we get a little silly.
The multiplicity,
He's a
syndrome.
tribble. He's a tribble.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I have to say though, I am a little. I'd be a little taken back if there is not a way to own one of those masks.
I told him I want my Spirit Halloween costume now.
Seriously?
I asked it at the movie when we were getting him.
Yeah, you
That's
guys.
how you'll know we've.
Yeah, what's with these masks? Because those masks do not look like they're very practical out in the field when you're fighting crime.
Well, they're
They're
just
not.
their
Yeah, they're
heads
not.
there.
They're not. Yeah, they are. We had a concept artist, a buddy of mine from college, Chris Butler, who came up with that idea, and he worked in corporate design for a long time. And his joke was, this outfit is designed by a corporation where every single VP got to put in their 2 cents. So it's really unpractical. It's like really bad field of vision. So that is kind of the joke, is that it's supposed to look kind of dumb, and I think we pulled it off.
That's brilliant.
Wait a minute, wait. So this is one of those design by committee things, and were they trying to? Okay, what were they trying to sell? I guess is what I'm wondering.
Well,
were they just trying to say, okay, here's the clone cops, you can't miss them, they're right there, or
Yeah, I think the idea was that it's like, hey, they need to look friendly, but not too friendly. They also need to be a little aggressive, but not too aggressive. Let's put a smiley face on the shirt, but also they'll kill you. So,
Okay.
And then there's corporate tie-ins too with the toys as
Okay.
well in the movie.
I'm sorry, guys. If you guys don't get back together and create a behind the scenes focus group just dealing with that, I'm going to be seriously disappointed.
we did a prequel comic, and in the prequel comic, we do have a little bit of a committee design thing going on.
Okay.
So, yeah, we did touch on that.
So I've got a question. All right, so the prequel comic, is there a chance that we can get a hold of that?
I have a copy at home.
You have a copy. That's
have a
you. I'm talking about for the audience where they can get where they need to go to get that prequel comic.
Phil, do
will
we have
have
any more of
those.
those left?
Yeah, we do. We've got some hard copies left, and then we're in the process of uploading those to the interwebs as well.
Awesome.
So that we can continue this world building that we're setting out to do, and people can really dig in, take in the prequel before they see the movie, and then know exactly what's going on. Because the film is set in kind of an alternate future where policing has been taken over by privately owned corporations, such as some of your giant conglomerates.
So like barely a sneeze away from where we're at now.
That's it. I mean,
Okay.
It's very satirical, but also like, oh yeah, I could see that happening. That's not that far
I'm
off.
totally loving this entire concept. I mean, my brain's going to, all right, I need to get my Unisystem books out and just make an RPG of this.
yeah, I got a quick question. Are the clones? Because I keep thinking of the Clone Wars and Star Wars. Do they all
you
look
nerd.
alike? Do they or
Yes.
okay?
Yeah,
You've
they're
seen the
all
trailer,
the
Joe.
same. They're all the same guy, but they do modify them a little bit for special tasks. We've got a group of clone called the Hit Squad that were kind of like inspired by playing with GI Joes when I was a kid. So they're all like have their different uniforms. Like there's an explosives guy, there's a martial arts guy. Like we do play around with the format.
and
That's
it made
so
me think
cool.
of Mask, that series.
Well, no, Brandon, I had a reason for asking you. So, you guys, the reason I'm asking that is because, okay, well, you don't have the budget of Lucasfilms or Marvel. So, from a practical
Neither do.
standpoint, if all the clones are wearing masks, it doesn't matter who the actor is underneath.
Right.
So, was that part of it too? Was it a cost-saving thing, having masks covering up the clone's face, or
It was partly that,
There you go.
and then but we do every time we had an opportunity to show two clones maskless, like standing next to each other, we would do that as well. We had a VFX artist, Charles Royce, who helped us out with that, and we were able to composite in Phil many times. He loves seeing. If there's one thing he likes more than seeing himself on screen, it's seeing two of himself on screen.
Hey, you guys! Before we go to the break, we haven't told. How do people watch Clone Cops? How do they see this?
Yeah, it's available anywhere you rent or buy movies online, such as Amazon, Apple TV, Xbox, and it's out there.
What's it rated? Because a few parts, I'm like, probably don't watch it with your 8-year-old. Is that right? Or
yeah, it's unrated, but go ahead, Phil.
No, go. Tell
Yeah, so it's unrated, but we shot for PG-13.
Okay,
so that's
perfect.
kind of the idea. Like PG-13 is right about where you would land.
All right, well, guys, put a pin in that. We're going to continue visiting with the creators of Clone Cops when we come back here on Geek Tank Radio. All right, go ahead.
You're listening to Geek Tank Radio on 98.1 The Max. The Geek Patrol is back.
You don't got movie sign till I say you got movie sign, capiche?
And welcome back to Geek Tank Radio, everybody. I'm Joe Thorderson here with my friends Brandon Olmsted and Allan Gilbreth and our buddy Max over there behind the glass. And in studio, our buddy, That Katie Jones. And I think it's
uses your handle.
I think it's a little, I don't know. Were you assigned the name That Katie Jones, or was it somebody accuse you? It sounds almost accusatory and a little elitist.
Yeah, who did that? It's
No,
not Katie Jones.
I kind of did that because it became a part of, like, there's so many other Katie Jones, because a few years ago you guys had a Katie Jones as a vendor, but it wasn't me, and I had people coming up to me like, is that you? No, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me at all. So.
Okay, gotcha. So we want to distinguish. Okay, I just didn't know if it's like the real, like
that's me, God.
The real Chris Evans or the whatever versus.
And I also stole it from Kevin Smith's handle because he has that Kevin Smith on his handle. So
okay,
I'm putting it on mine too.
Well, on the phone though, we've got. Looks like they're phoning in from Nashville. We've got the creators of Clone Cops, which is now available on, and it's easy to spell. It's a nice, easy thing to Google. It's a goofy movie, you guys. No offense, but it looks. I mean, it looks hilarious. It looks very satirical. But we've got the creators, Phil Cordell and Danny Dones, and you guys, it's fun to have on some filmmakers that, let's just say, you guys don't have the budget. You have to think creatively, right? I mean, there's a street level reality to making movies like that you guys do. So it's fun to maybe learn about some of that. Go ahead, Allan.
Translation, what Joe's trying to ask is, what was y'all's previous experience, and then basically, why did you decide to pull this trigger?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I started doing film about 15 years ago. I've been working in film. I'm a prop master. So I had quite a bit of experience doing that kind of stuff, and was able to bring some of that to the table. But I was really just excited to be able to direct. That's everybody's dream, is to like get to make your own thing. So for me, that was just such an exciting dream come true that Phil helped facilitate.
Yeah, and I've been acting for 20-something years, and Danny and I put together a pretty successful short-form streaming series called National Dads Club, and on the back of that, and it's just kind of fun, silly, looks like TV. 3-minute episodes, easy to digest. But we knew we wanted to make a feature, and we knew we wanted to make it weird. So Clone Cops was born.
Oh yeah, there's some parts of that movie. It's like I can't look at Phil ever again. After a few of them. He knows what I'm talking about.
Wow, if you made Katie cringe, it has to get bad. It's got to be weird.
I love it though. I love it. That's why
the clones come out of the pod naked, so that let your imagination run.
Well,
and you said it's PG-13 though?
It is PG-13. It is PG-13.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm just getting clarification here, Brandon, because we're already scheming about how we can get you guys to do some, screen some of this over at the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention.
We put in age, if necessary, we put an age restriction on it. We stick them over in Promenade 3 with the big screen TV, and they can totally riff tracks their own movie.
Well, I got a question, you guys, and tell me if this is tacky, and it's just tell me to buzz off. But okay, I mean, the reality is you have a budget, right? Was the budget higher or lower than
money?
Because I think
not
it's a
tree
really
bitty.
good-looking movie, and I'm just always curious about. I mean, they made that Godzilla movie for what, $10 million or something, and it looks like $100 million movie. So I guess I'm just wondering. You guys had to get very creative, but I didn't know what sort of limitations you had. So
Yeah, it was a SAG ultra low budget film, meaning we were capped at $300K, which, as you know, in the indie film world is not much money to make a movie with, because we paid everyone, paid our crew, paid our cast. Danny and I did not make much money on it, and that's okay. We're still working. So yeah, it's been a blast seeing it come together. But it is a SAG ultra low budget, and we got very creative. And Danny's background as a prop master really helped us out. With
I was able to get a lot of the props made ahead of time, and then brought in my friend Jill Ledbetter to run props on set. So yeah, and also not a tacky question at all. I think that's a question that everybody asks when you think about independent film, is like how because everybody wants to make their thing. So it's like, how did you guys do this? How are you able to make so much happen with so little? And honestly, it's just we're all a group of friends who were really committed to creating something special and interesting, and so we all just worked our butts off.
And did you collaborate on the writing? Because I'm always interested in when people have to write together, because, writing's a very personal thing, and you have to murder your darlings and things like that. But who did most of the writing?
It was pretty equal split. The way Phil and I write is we kind of, one of us will take the lead and we'll do a draft, and then the other person will go in and change a bunch of stuff, and then we send it back, and I change back things that I liked, and we just kind of talk about it. But we don't just play best friends on TV. We're best friends in real life too. So it's easy for us to work together because we respect each other so much, and we have a really easy communication with things.
I mean, that's nothing to take for granted, you guys. It translates. It does look like a fun movie. I mean, and it just, and I don't know what filter you guys use. I don't know what cameras, but it looks like you spent a lot more than $300,000 on this project. So,
well, thank you.
But to me, what also the brilliance is, it looks like you got a lot of you got a lot of Brandon, a lot of, I could see a lot of T-shirts and a lot of products that could come out of this. The
licensing, alone, when this gets into the right, when this gets in front of the right person, the licensing alone could keep them, making movies for years to come.
Yeah, wait till you guys start seeing the Clone Cops masks every Halloween or at all the events.
Spirit Halloween, man.
That's how you know we've made it.
Yeah.
see, actually, I've always felt that you've made it not when it shows up licensed at Spirit, but when you see the bootleg at Walgreens.
There you go.
Well, hey, we're getting pirated. We are being pirated now, so that's a feather in our cap.
Well, congratulations, you guys. That's awesome.
It's like
you've truly made it. You've been ripped.
It's like people are stealing your film. My condolences and way to go, guys.
Hey, real quick, how do people again watch how do they check out Clone Cops?
You can check it out anywhere you buy, rent movies online. So like Amazon, Apple TV, anything like that.
Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, we hit a break again, but
.com.
Stand by. We want to have some parting comments with you guys when we come back here on Geek Tank Radio.
You're listening to Geek Tank Radio on 98.1 The Max. The Geek Patrol is back.
Honestly, I hate working here. They are so weird.
And welcome back to Geek Tank Radio, everybody. I'm Joe Thorderson here with my friends Brandon Olmstead and Allan Gilbreth and our buddy Max over there behind the glass. And in studio, our friend Katie Jones. And on the phones, Phil Cordell and Danny Dones, the directors, stars, writers of the new release Clone Cops, which is a really interesting. It looks funny. And it looks like it might become one of those cult classic type movies. So, hey, you guys, before we turn the corner a little, is this the beginning of a cinematic universe? Are we going to be seeing the Clone Cops universe, or is this a one-off?
Man, we definitely would love to do a sequel.
Okay.
I need my Sailor Clone Cop. I really do.
That's when they have to go up against the frugal firefighters.
Yeah.
And you can follow the journey at Clone Cops on every social media platform out there.
Nice. Okay, that's what I wanted to. Let's get all your contact or all the. So can they buy Clone Cops T-shirts? Is there any swag out there that people can get a hold of?
Oh
Yeah, absolutely. NafariCorp.com. You can buy all kinds of great merch at NafariCorp.com. CloneCopsMovie.com is our website, the landing page. That links to everything. So that's probably the best place to go to is CloneCopsMovie.com.
Okay, and we can follow Katie, you wanted to give Phil a shout out, right?
Yeah, Phil just landed a role with an ABC series, yet unnamed. I don't know what it is. Can you tell us, please?
Well, there's one big show that's shooting in Nashville.
Okay.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're not supposed to say.
I'm not saying, but
you can say.
I'm not gonna say.
I can't say.
Oh, so it's on. You can't say at the moment, but we're gonna know this when it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Danny's working on a show in Nashville. What's that show, Danny?
I'm currently working on a show that I've signed an NDA on, so I can't say what it is either.
Oh, you guys are great. Yeah,
man.
We're happy to say we're
the
working.
only way this could be better is if we were on TV, and then you could see their stone faces go. I can't talk about that.
Okay.
They're saying it behind clone masks. I know it.
Well, we can say this. You guys are going to be at the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention November 1st. Can we set you up with a booth? Would you guys like a booth there to promote Clone Cops? Or okay.
Yeah, we'd love that. Hey, and if everybody come out, come say hi. We love meeting people that are into the movie, so please come say hi to us.
Well, we'll put you guys front and center so that you're in a real prominent spot. That would be great.
We're going to put them next to Katie.
Oh, God. You're putting everybody next to me.
Yeah.
I'm the babysitter, apparently.
Now, Katie, you're putting them to work as well, right?
Yeah, they're going to be our judges at Rogues Gallery's Daughters of Darkness. Daughters of Darkness is our all-women's-based show.
Right.
For Rogues Gallery, and they're going to be our judges. And Phil has said he is going to dress up as the Clone Cop to present the award for our kids.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You're going to have a microphone under that mask there, man? Because,
He'll try.
Okay. That's pretty good. So, Katie, so you wrote them. So let me just make sure I understand. Katie, you just went and saw their movie, and somehow you not only congratulate them, but you're putting them to work.
It's my superpower.
It is
my mutant superpower. I just show up and suddenly I just wrote people in somehow.
Love your work. Can you guys help me with this thing? So
they asked me actually. They asked me.
Okay, but Katie, can you explain what the art contest is? Because there's parameters, and it's for students, right? It is
for students, 5th grade all the way through 12th grade, because I put 5th grade in there because a lot of schools now are K-8 schools, and I want to include some of the elementary kids in there, but not too young. You're making a fan art contest of AD, and AD is going to be in their best cosplay. We ask kids, please keep it at least PG. I don't have to explain that to 12th graders sometimes, but I do. Yeah. Because I'm a former art teacher, and I still kind of teach. And we're going to be doing a kind of a fan art class over at Casey's Art Box next week.
Cool.
So AD, and folks, if you're not sure who AD is or what she looks like, you can go to our website. Really, I would also go to our Facebook page. We have a lot of different AD costume. She's in a lot of different looks, right, Brandon? So,
honestly, if you check our Facebook page for the Celebrate 15 Years of MCFC, there are multiple ADs across the board on that one, all in different costumes.
Yeah, and big shout out to Catherine Knowles, who's been our longtime artist that designed AD.
She took the feeble description from my brain and went way above and beyond what anybody was expecting. I mean, she brought my thoughts to life. She's crazy good.
Yeah. Hey, and Phil and Danny, we just want you to know, our convention, we are very proud of it. We're not doing it this year, but our convention has really we've focused a lot on promoting the arts, especially with young people. We're actually the only convention in Tennessee that's sanctioned by the Tennessee Arts Commission. And we're all about promoting the arts in any possible way we can and getting young people excited. So you'll probably have a lot of students coming up to your booth asking you filmmaking questions. So I hope you're ready for that.
And
we love answering those questions.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. And because, people might, at first blush, you're like, well, a convention, it's full of geeks and, and superheroes and stuff. But really, at the heart of it is a lot of talented artists. So, yeah. But anyway.
I need to step on your toes there for a second, because one of the most important parts of this AD, art contest for the kids that we have stopped on is that the winners in each category get a family pass to MCFC.
Oh, yeah. How did we not work
Well,
that.
I know. How did we?
There's
how did we
prizes
not-
at stake.
There's prizes.
There's prizes. There's cash money prize.
well,
not that.
it's
but,
not
you know,
cash,
it's
but-
not cash. Close enough. Close enough.
It has a value.
Yeah. So we're looking forward. So go to so Katie, what's the best way for people to get involved if they want to do this? And there's a deadline, right?
There is a deadline of September 15th. And if you want to find us, it's best on Instagram or Facebook as the Rogues Gallery Memphis. Instagram is Rogues Gallery. Please don't spell it Rouge. It's not Rouge. It's Rogues Gallery Memphis.
Somebody's had to deal with that a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. I would have misspelled that myself. So, but okay. Well, Katie, this is great. We appreciate all the work you're doing for this, and it's going to be cool. I'm always interested in these ideas that students come up with. They always throw something at you that you would never have thought of. So.
They'll destroy me some days.
Yeah. You've seen it all, Katie. You're a teacher. You're in the trenches, but. Anyway, well, Phil and Danny, we can't wait to see you in a couple months up here at the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention. But you guys, we got to get out of here. It's time to go. So on behalf of Phil Cordell, Danny Dones, my buddy Allan Gilbreth, and Brandon Olmstead, and Max Behind the Glass, and our pal Katie Jones, I'm Joe Thorderson. Thanks for listening to Geek Tank Radio, and we'll see you next week.